Sorry about that. So please join me to welcome Alex Wang. So Alex, it's your turn.
Hi, thank you for a very lovely and kind introduction from TME CC Hub. I'm very happy to be the guest speaker for one of my favorite club, Chia-Yi Toastmaster Club. And also today we have lots of role model in my mind, like Chia and Doreen and lots of senior members. So it's a challenge for me, but I will try my best, okay? And like CC said, that today I'm going to share how to promote ourselves and also our club throughout a channel called PR. And so PR is a channel between the audiences and you and the public and your club. So firstly, that PR is a channel. And how can we use this channel well? The topic will be label out your Toastmasters. And all right. So thank you for the beautiful posters. So here comes my introduction about Toastmasters. I was a club president for YWCA and also for Good Life Toastmaster. I was a division director, club extension chair in NO, and also PRM for last term for the district. And albeit I chartered 3 new clubs like Polaris, Good Life, and Meta. So luckily that they are still here. So they are kind of normal and kind of club under good operation. Today I'm going to share with you what is a tip and help me to charter those clubs via lots of public channel. Who am I? Who am I? So talking about this question about who am I, in the decades, Toastmaster is my very beautiful and beloved journey. I joined Toastmaster in 2008, and I was 28 years old. When I entered the room for what I was for the very first time, I noticed that Toastmasters is a very special place. Not only for their the excellent English speaking skill from our senior members, but also the very positive energy. So I really love the vibe from Toastmasters. And I still remember that there's a very famous quote from a very senior member called Golden Bruce. He always said that Toastmasters is a play to make impossible into possible. So Toastmaster, in our mind, everyone have different stories, value, and also memory about Toastmasters. So my first lesson for everyone is that when you want to promote Toastmasters, so firstly, we have to know what is our own story in Toastmasters. So what is my story about Toastmasters? I joined Toastmasters over 10 years. And before joining Toastmasters, I was totally a loser. I didn't have any stable job, and I am a very negative person. So after a decade, so I was a loser, but I have my own company. I have my own language school. I was a radio host in Taipei radio station. I was a guest speaker in 3 different universities. Toastmasters helped me a lot, not only for about train me how to say beautiful things, but also help me to know how to communicate the message well. So my story about Toastmasters, I think that Toastmasters is a very awesome environment to train us to be a good leader and also a good speaker. From our mission, Toastmasters is a place to help us to have more self-improvement and also about personal growth and confidence. So I think that the first first message I want to provide about Toastmasters and also from my story is that I think that everyone in Toastmasters have different goals, have different purpose. Find your goal and find your purpose, because the goal and why is very important for you. We're not here to learn English. We have lots of different programs, different classes, different place to learn English. But Toastmasters is for our self-improvement and personal growth. So find your why about Toastmasters. So everyone can grab a second to think about what is your first motivation to join Toastmasters. When you pay the annual due, maybe it's $3,000, $4,000, including $20 US about the processing fee. What are those things in your mind when you join Toastmasters? When you find out that stories, that will help you to recruit more new members. Because the true stories always touching, and everyone will be attracted by the beautiful personal true stories. So fire stories, Toastmaster is my story about loser to entrepreneurs, from a very negative person to a very positive person, for people who don't know how to communicate and kind of well, but I know how to lead a team to charter new clubs. So fire why and fire story, that'll be a first message for everyone. Okay, so when you are senior members, so I think that in Toastmasters, everyone have different track to learn. It's not about communication and leadership, but everyone will have different lessons, different goals. For the first maybe 5 years, 6 years, of course, it's about learning English. For the next 5 years, it's about to serve as a leader. But for these 2 years, I think that the most beautiful stories comes from chartering new clubs. So for our senior members, I want to encourage you, if you feel kind of, you have zero motivation about Toastmasters, you have a kind of loss of passion about Toastmasters, I think charter a new club will be the source of energy from your heart. So in these 2 years, I chartered Go Live and Meta, and use one very useful public relations channel and tool to recruit members from the public. It's about Occupass. If you know Occupass, please raise your hand. 活动通. Yeah, Leah, of course. You are an expert about Occupass. Occupass is very popular. So I think the Occupass is a very popular activity website. Lots of people there on Occupass, they are looking for good events, good classes, and good activity. So in Occupass, we have lots of target audience about Toastmasters, because most of the members in Occupass, they are looking for a place to improve themselves. So before we use Occupass, let me introduce you what is Occupass. Firstly, it's free. So in my neighborhood in Taipei, we have lots of club, Toastmaster club, they use Occupass to recruit members from public. Second, it's very popular. And third, in Occupass, we have lots of right target audiences. And okay, and also, I think that the kind of the way to display the information is very important. In Occupass, for our clubs, maybe we want to have a website or homepage to promote our club. For your Occupass, they provide a kind of a page, like a landing page, like a website. You can prepare lots of useful information and everything you want to convey to the public. And the last one is that Occupass is very friendly to online activity. They also provide a special place and also page for online activity. Okay. So those are what we get from Occupass. So it's 3 demo meetings, the list from Occupass. When I chartered Go Live, I think that Occupass provide me over 50 different guests from the public. Some of them were our members. So Occupass is really useful. But however, lots of Toastmasters, they use Occupass. I think that for the process to use Occupass is not hard. We can Google lots of information about Occupass. But today I'm going to teach you how to win, how to recruit more members on Occupass. When I search English and Toastmasters, there are lots of different information and lots of different Toastmaster club on Occupass. But how to win in Occupass, like Dai-Zi? I think that in these 2 years, lots of senior members, they kind of promote that every club should have their own culture. So these 6 different clubs are my beloved clubs. They're excellent, they are senior, they have lots of members in Taipei, like China, Formosa, KPMG, and maybe L later, and lots of different clubs. But I think that in Taiwan, we had lots of great Toastmasters, but we had lots of great Toastmasters in the same way. So most clubs, they promote their club, use one quote to learn English, But I think that when we can find different target audiences, different markets, you'll recruit your member easily on Acupass. Okay, so today I'm going to provide 3 ways. So before I charted Good Life and Meta, so I think deeply about how to recruit more new members, because in our district, in our area, I know that some club, they're kind of very confused about how to recruit new members. But I think that the best way to promote a club is find a club own culture and also target audiences. I think that one of the weaknesses that our district, and we have lots of Toastmaster club, they cannot recruit enough members, new members, is because that they provide the same message like lots of Toastmasters in town, learning English, public speaking English, but what else? So I think that our club Chia-Yi can find our own way and also our own culture combined with Toastmasters. And of course, in Acupass, we have to produce a very attractive cover picture and also amazing title. Okay, let me show you how I produce our cover picture and amazing title for our clubs. So in these 2 years, I charted 2 clubs. First one called Good Life, second called Meta. For Good Life, I know we have lots of Toastmasters. They have a page and also have a place in Acupass. So I think that for Good Life, I produce a slogan to promote a club. When you drink a beer, you will know how to speak English. 喝了酒谁都很敢说. So for our table topic, when you call upon to deliver table topic, you have to drink a shot, and then you can start your speech. It's a very special culture for our club. And also I produce a very fancy cover picture in Acupass. So lucky that 2 years ago, when I promote Good Life to organize a demo meeting, we become a very special highlight in Acupass. And Acupass automatically promotes our club in their homepage, in the first slides. So I think that to produce a very amazing cover photo and also title very important. Toastmasters is good, but when you use Toastmasters and also combine with your special culture, we can think about it. That will find your target audiences. Second is Meta. When I want to charter Meta, lots of members in Taipei told me that, Alex, no more new clubs. We have enough Toastmasters, no more. But I told them that Meta is a place for entrepreneurs to practice public speaking. And our target audiences is for business owner and someone who want to learn how to start their own business. Combined with Toastmasters, our title is called Taipei 创业之夜. So this slogan and cover photo will make this Toastmasters special because that we have different target audiences. Okay, so I think that we can have in Toastmasters to find new members is always a very hard topic and also a problem for a certain club. When you can find your culture and you can find your very special culture in your club, that will help you to recruit members easily. And also that when you want to recruit members, we have to excellent to pay, excellent to spare more time Toastmasters, maybe twice a month. So really for a person living in a modern society, it's really a huge burden because everyone's so busy. So when we can share your personal story to your friends, to the guests, what's your motivation to join Toastmasters? It will help you to recruit members more easily. Okay, so I think that those are 3 things that I think that is very helpful to help me to charter new clubs. Find your culture and target audiences. Produce a very attractive cover picture. And remember, we can use Toastmasters, but combine with some very amazing title with Toastmasters that will help you to do your PRs easily and more active, and very in an effective way. Okay, so still we got 2 tracks to choose. First one is traditional one. We can still promote Toastmasters to recruit them to do public speaking, learn English. It's okay. But if we can try something different, remember, find your target audiences, produce your special culture, that will help you to PR a club in an easy way. Thank you.